Hello and welcome to today's reading. I'm going to dive straight in. The first message that came through just sounded so beautiful, and it was, she fell into her soul. Now I really do feel like someone is really getting in tune with themselves, looking after themselves, nurturing themselves. And when I've drawn the cards for this one, I got the Four of Vessels, which is all about looking after yourself, taking care of yourself. I particularly like it in this deck. This is the Transient Light deck. How it shows the growth, from a seedling growing into a bigger plant and then eventually growing into a stronger tree. It's like you've been taking the time out to really nurture yourself. And alongside of that, I've got the Apprentice of Wands. So it's seeing things from a new perspective, looking at things in a new light, taking on a new adventure. I particularly like the image in this one of the telescope. It is like seeing things from afar, looking at things from a different perspective. And just really seeing yourself in a new light as well. You fell into your soul. So I do get that this reading is for you ladies out there, and it's all about letting go of past limiting beliefs, letting go of anything that's been holding you back, letting go of feelings of unworthiness, just anything that makes you feel like you're not enough. You've seen it from a different way. You've started looking at all of the things that are good in your life and things that you are good at, all your positive, lovely qualities, but also bringing to light all of those things that maybe societally or judged by other people are things that could potentially be seen as a negative thing. And it's just coming to mind, things like being shy, being reserved, not speaking your truth, being a good girl. All of that's starting to bubble up now. You're really stepping into yourself. I can really feel it. She stepped into her soul. Now, alongside that, I've pulled one of my lovely little forest friends oracle cards as well. So we've pulled out the Mystical Fox, and it says, look within, calm your mind and listen to your inner voice. What is it trying to tell you? And I do feel like this is what you have been doing a lot of. You've been listening to yourself, you've been nurturing yourself. You're ready to start something new based on what your own desires are, what your own wants and needs are. And it just feels really exciting. Now, the second message that came through was the sound of an alarm going off. So I could hear an alarm. Okay, so there are some warning bells around this, whatever it is that you're stepping into. And alongside of this, I got the Two of Wands and the Five of Vessels. Now, what sprung to mind immediately was, don't let a feeling of loss or restriction or lack hold you back from stepping into this new, whatever it is. So it's almost like there are some old belief systems that are trying to still keep you back in those old patterns of thinking and behaving. But it's the message that's coming through is to not let them. Okay, yeah, you can, look at things from a logical perspective if needed, make sure that you're not stepping into something that's dangerous or, gonna end with you losing everything. But just proceed with caution. And just the phrase that's coming to mind is, when people say, what's the worst that could happen? I feel like you need to spin that round, flip it over and say, what's actually the best that could happen here? What would come out of this if I did step into the unknown and take that leap of faith? It's not so much a leap of faith with the Two of Wands. It is more about setting off an adventure, about having a plan in mind. Okay, so this might be where the feelings of loss and lack might come in. It's like doing your planning to make sure that whatever it is that you're moving into next is the right thing for you, and you're going to take the right steps to get there. But with that, I'll always say, just take one day at a time, one thing at a time. Yeah, it's good to look at the bigger picture, look at things from a distance, but then break it down into those smaller steps. Now, alongside of this, I got the Peaceful Fox, and it says, recharge, take time out from life's demands, rest, refresh, and restore. And I think this is going to be really important moving forwards. You've already been doing it. You've already been taking that time out to fully nurture yourself. So actually, perhaps those alarm bells going off are the sort of reminder that this is what you need to continue doing for success. Okay, and that's the end of today's reading. Nice and short and sweet. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.